Alright, yes, I am excited for this one. Welcome to Metro Last Light. Back in the Metro. So, for those of you who don't know, the Metro series is based off of a very good series of post-apocalyptic books by a Russian author named Dmitry, I believe. I will not attempt to pronounce his last name because I would botch it horribly and don't really know a lot how Russian pronunciation works. But he does have a last name, I assure you. The novels are Metro 2033, and I believe they go in sequence. There's 3 of them. The second is 2034, and the last one is 2035. I could be wrong about that, but I think those are the main ones. So this is indeed the sequel to Metro 2033, which was an excellent first-person shooter. I recommend it. It's on Steam as well. Very good. Metro 2033 had some problems, though, in that it was one of the first games to use a lot of DirectX 11 effects, and it slammed people's systems really very hard. This one, I'm happy to say, is much better optimized, but it is still a system killer, only for all the right reasons, meaning, kind of like Crysis, if you want to crank it up all the way, it requires a lot out of your system, because this game was actually properly made as a PC game, thank God, which means it's got a pretty good options menu. It's very pretty, and overall is quite an excellent experience, so let's get into it.
Now I am in a real spider-infested catacombs, where the General Secretary Moskvin does not look like the head spider. That title clearly belongs to General Korbut. I sure would like to know what's on his mind. What did Lesnitsky bring him from D6? What's going to destroy the enemies of the revolution? Only questions and no answers. The only thing that is clear, Pavel has information on the Dark One, which makes him my current target.
And there you go, folks. That is a sample of the voice acting, which is mixed, I must admit. Some people recommend you play it on Russian, but the subtitles don't work for a lot of the incidental dialogue and things like that, so you kind of miss out on a lot of that. The English voice acting is a very mixed bag. That was the main character, your character, Artyom, and he's not bad, but there are a few others that aren't particularly good. However, I don't know. I gotta say it's not the worst thing ever. But anyway, let's get into it. Redline. Needless to say, this entire video is story spoilers. This is a very story-based game, so if you're expecting to, you're not gonna avoid spoilers here. Alright, here we are. I am in a section of the game that requires me to be quite stealthy, or I could just blast my way through if I wanted to, but I don't. So, just like the original Metro, this actually has a fair bit of stealth action in it, but you don't have to do that. This game has adopted what has colloquially become known as the Crysis 2 method of linearity, which is the game is linear. You go from point A to point B and you can't necessarily go back. However, the levels themselves are very open, sometimes quite expansive, less so in this case because the Metro is a cramped place, and have many ways with which to approach your objective. I could just start shooting people up in here if I wanted to, and I wouldn't get penalized for it. But I'd be using a lot of resources that I don't necessarily want to use because ammo can be quite sparse in this game. This is a survival FPS. Some horror elements, but definitely a survival FPS. Not in the sense of Stalker, which is open world, but in the sense of, I don't know. A lot of people are comparing it to BioShock Infinite. Not gameplay-wise, but because it is a single-player, story-focused, linear first-person shooter. We'll go on with that in a while. So I'm going to sneak my way behind this guy and knock him out. I just gotta be careful because I'll be able to be spotted in this light. Well, that was crap. I was not able to knock him out there. That's a problem. Huh. We're just gonna start over. That didn't work. I unfortunately don't have a silenced weapon on me, which is a bit of a mistake, I suppose, going into this area. But yeah. Here we go. Oh, hi there. In the shadows, I am invisible. You saw that maybe my watch down there? If I go into light, there's a blue little light that lights up and shows that I'm visible, so I gotta watch out for that. Alright, what I could do is hit this power box and turn off all the lights. That will more than likely cause at least one person to walk into here, though. No, I didn't mean to do that. Poop. Can I? Yeah. Let's just break the breaker box and make sure no one can ever use it again. Alright. Turn that off, and if anyone comes in, I can probably knock them out from behind. You can knock out or kill people, but as far as I can tell, there's not a morality system, and it doesn't really matter. It's more for your personal preference, really. Alright. So if I stick to the shadows, I'm not going to be seen. Now, comparisons to BioShock. Let's just get this bugbear out of the way. It is nothing like BioShock, gameplay-wise. There are elements of both that I like. I've got to say I prefer this game and think it's a better game overall. However, it depends on what you're looking for. For example, the post-apocalyptic world has been done before, many times. The world of Columbia in BioShock Infinite is very unique. So if you're looking for a really unique world, BioShock Infinite has the advantage. But if you're looking for satisfying shooting, this game has the advantage. If you're looking for immersion factor, this game is second to none. And to be honest, I prefer this game. I like BioShock Infinite a lot, but this game just has more for me. But I know a lot of that's personal preference, and that I really like the post-apocalyptic setting. I really like the more hardcore survival aspect, and I really like the immersion factor. And I know that's all personal preference, so I'm not just gonna say it's a better game, but personally, I like it better. Alright, stick to the shadows. Again, if I want, I could just go in guns blazing and shoot all these guys, but I don't really want to do that. Ooh, okay, stick to the shadows. There are people working over here. I do have throwing knives, so that is one long-distance method of kill that I could use. This guy's going to spot me walking that way, I just know it. So, oh! Knock you out, and blow out this lantern. There we go. Alright, loot his body. Don't want that weapon. The weapons in this game are very interesting. So we're talking about immersion factor. You can see I've got to rely on that watch to show when I'm visible. No visibility meters or anything. When I put on my gas mask, it actually affects the screen. You can see the water on the mask there. When my filters start to run out, I'll sweat and breathe hard. And you can see my watch says 5 minutes now. That is because if I'm in an area which needs my gas mask, that will start to count down, and eventually I'll have to tap T and I'll actually have to replace filters. I can also get rain, mud, dirt, blood, flies, and stuff on this gas mask, and it will make it very hard to see, so I can wipe it off. How cool is that? Let's wipe it off. That's super cool. This game has a ton of manual features like that that increase the immersion factor 1,000,000 times over. A lot of things that would be done automatically are now done manually, and I just find that very interesting. So, I'm supposed to go that way. I have a lighter. Very pretty flame effect. You can burn away cobwebs and things with this, as well as lighting areas. You also have a flashlight, but it of course makes you visible. The flashlight also has a battery, and you charge it up like this. See how cool that is? You gotta keep it charged if you want to use it. It can go out in the middle of battle and you're screwed. There are also pneumatic weapons that use air as power, because they shoot things like ball bearings, which of course don't use cartridges, like bullets, so they have no method of self-propulsion. So essentially what you're doing is pumping them up in battle and things like a squirt gun, kind of. There's just a ton of manual elements like that that add to the immersion factor 1,000,000 times over and make the game just incredible fun to play for me. This is an extremely immersive experience. Now, you see there I'm getting bullets. The military-grade bullets, that bullet with, like, the ingot-looking symbol, is actually currency. If I want, I can actually chamber them and fire them, and they're very powerful. They're much more powerful than any of the other bullets I can get a hold of, because most of the weapons and ammunition in the Metro is very homemade. Crap. However, that's literally shooting money. So, you're better off to keep it and spend it on upgrades and weapons and stuff. You can buy different weapons, you can trade in weapons, you can even, oh god, modify weapons. As you can see, this pistol here has a hollow type of sight. It's got a stock and like a hand grip and everything. I've also got this double-barreled shotgun, which has a nice spring stock and extended barrels to make it more accurate at longer ranges and spray less. This thing is powerful as heck. It's really satisfying to use. And I've got this rifle, which has a really nice scope on it that helps in the dark. So yeah, the game's shooting is very satisfying, much more so than the original Metro, which had some...
Hey you, down there! Watch out for your head!
Okay. Which had some good shooting, but it wasn't the highlight of the game. In this case, it really is. It's one of the highlights. It's very fun. It's got a lot of impact to it. The weapons are fun to use. That shotgun, I mean, shotguns just blast people away, which I know isn't realistic, but it's satisfying. Nice ballistics modeling and things like that. Oh god. Alright. This is actually good for me. They're dispersing a bit. You're going down. Boom! Now, this game is quite linear. You do go from point A to point B, but there are also areas which I've seen that allow you some exploration. When you're on the surface, even though you're limited by time due to how many filters you have, you are also... There's some... It's actually very pretty up there. As pretty as a post-apocalyptic scene can be. What the hell are you doing? And it's also extremely... dangerous, but there are some exploration opportunities, and you are encouraged to explore in this game to find filters, ammo, military grade bullets, and things like that, and exploration is indeed rewarded. He's like glitched out or something. That's actually the first like bug I've ever seen in this game so far. Poop. That was a throwing knife, but I missed. And it... Did I lose it? I don't think I can pick it back up. Shoot. He's like glitched out in a very weird way. Alright. That was really sloppy, but... I've gotta hurry, because I can be spotted. Alright, go, go, go! Nice. Whew, okay. What else is over here? There's some journal entries and things you can find that are very cool. And the game visually is just stunning. It is a stellar looking game. It is absolutely enthralling. This is not even on the highest settings. The tessellation is set to normal and the graphical quality is set to high. There is very high settings for each. The game is incredible looking. I want this game to be an example of what can happen when you make a game for PC. Make a game for PC first. This game is good. And it looks good, it plays good, it's just silly. Silly amounts of good. I think they might have spotted me there. The gas masks can also get damaged and cracked and make them very hard to see through, so that is why you can actually find those, which are basically like replacement masks. There we go. Unscrew that light bulb. Okay. So this part of the game you're seeing right now is fairly linear, and a lot of the game is like this, but there are also areas where you have your own Metro car, and you can actually do... Oh god. A fair bit of exploration. And exploration is definitely rewarded. Because, of course, it is a survival experience, meaning your resources are limited, and you've got to be careful with what you use. Oh god. Crap. When that thing lights up like that, I can be seen. I don't want to be near it. Where's that light coming from? I don't like this. I've got myself in a really bad spot. If I had a silenced gun... Hurry, 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 hurry. I'm not gonna get there in time. I'm gonna be spotted. Okay. I'm gonna go through this way. Quite tense. Oh, God. Go, go, go! Turn it off. Okay. Now run from that area. humans are not the only enemies you can encounter. There are various types of mutants, some of which are afraid of your light, and you have to make sure your light stays active if you want to live, and things like that, which is pretty cool. Ooh, a bunch of stuff. Nice. Alright, I'm really not liking this. Where am I supposed to go? That way. Ah, poop. Alright, so as I was saying, it is an extremely good-looking game. It plays very smoothly. It's much better optimized than the original. It runs very well on my system on these specs. I'm running it at about 60 solid FPS. And just as an example of what a game can be if it's made for PC first, this game shines. It absolutely shines. Crap. And I really like that about it. I love the fact that it's so... It's just such a technical achievement, in my opinion, and it's such a good one. Alright, so as long as I stay in the shadows, these guys... Oh, is this a ladder? Oh. Well, check that crap out. Nice. Alright. So again, you don't have to take the stealth path. You can just walk in here and shoot the balls off of these guys if you want to. But I'm trying to be a fairly nice guy, though I have killed and will continue to do so more than likely.
Yeah, ready. Okay, let's handle this one.
Oh, how did that happen?
What the fuck are we waiting for? Shit. Nominal.
Alright, go, 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 get down here. Alright,
All right.
nice.
Okay, ladna.
Can go through here and not be spotted. Can't go that way. Can I? Wait, what was that? Yeah, I've already read that. Okay. I think that's just showing me that there's like some stuff over there to loot if I can get to it. I'd like to show you some of the gunplay in this game, but, well, I'm trying not to be spotted, so... Bullets! Yeah. There are populated areas that you can find that will, that basically act like towns. You can buy and sell and trade in, etc. there. Very cool. The creature design of the mutants remains as very cool, just like it was in the first game. And, there is actually a fairly adult storyline with lots of, political intrigue and things. Because these guys, it's called the Red Line because they are Reds, they're communists. There are Nazis, there are actually legit Nazis. The Reich are here in the Metro. The Metro is full of various people vying for power in various ways. There's essentially a civil war going on down here. That's just the kind of stuff that happens. That guy's in the light. I'm afraid if I take him down that they'll spot his body. Alright. But him, that's where I need to go. But it's through a path of light. So how do I get... Oh, wait. No, it's not. Oh, yeah. Alright. If I knock him out, that guy's instantly going to spot me, though. I don't think there's anything I can really do to distract them, is there? What would happen if just from way across the room here, I knocked that guy out? Actually, I'm just gonna knife him. As you can see, there's no crosshair. I disabled it. I feel that the game is better that way. It's much more immersive. Alright. He's probably gonna be like, dude, what the heck is going on? Which I'm kind of betting on. That's right. Go on over. Yeah, keep going. Alright, that guy's busy. I don't care about him. That guy... Uh-oh. Crap. Crap, 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 crap. Well. As much as I don't want to do this. Oh, God! And I guess now I get to show you some gunplay. For people like me with ORS, also known as obsessive reloading syndrome, that I like to reload after like every shot, that's actually a bad thing to do in this game. Alright, I'm gonna have to heal myself, I think. No, I don't. Oh, some of that gas is being released. I'm dying. Okay, I gotta put this on. But yeah, it's not a good thing to obsessively reload like that, because you basically throw away the magazine. So anything left over in the magazine is also thrown away, which means if you keep reloading like that, you're wasting ammo. There's probably a better way I could have done this. But right now, I just want to live. Ow. Okay. Those hand grenades I just threw there are basically pipe bombs. They're called hand grenades by the game, but they're, oh god, they're essentially pipe bombs. As you, crap, I shouldn't have done that. As you would imagine, gas masks, not particularly protective of bullets. Alright. Ow, what the? Jeez. Crap, crap, crap. I've really got myself in a not so good situation here. There is material penetration as well, as you can see. I just killed that guy through the metal. I wish that hit, the hit detection symbol thingy wasn't there. It's unfortunate, but alright. Non-cracked gas mask, always good to have. But yeah, like I said, I really wish that hit marker wasn't there. I don't know why they felt the need to put it in there. I mean, this is a PC game. Usually we don't need those. They're annoying, and I don't think you can turn it off, but hey, it's not the worst thing ever. Alright. I'm gonna get out of here so I don't have to keep my gas mask on. Nope, nope, nope. My bad. Yeah. Alright. I guess I don't have to worry about being stealthy anymore. I need to get out of this room as soon as I can. Taking all these filters though. Alright, turn that off. Oh, got some notes. Justice, equality, peace. Moskvin knows how to hit where it hurts. It might seem strange, but they are right. If we don't reach an agreement, don't stop fighting, we'll finish ourselves off much sooner than any mutants would. Communists, just like Nazis, use the bunker located by the Order as bait. The common folks swallow it hook, line, and sinker. But that's all. War, prosperity, has to be bought with the price of blood. For humanity to have a bright future, one more generation has to discard its present. Yes, I know that was a really bad Russian accent. It was kind of supposed to be because, hey, English voice acting in this game not its strong suit. Alright. Alright, let's get out of here. Don't want to be wasting filters. And I am, currently. Where am I supposed to go? Through the, Now, I turned that off, which is what I had to do. Am I supposed to climb through here now? Yeah. Whew, alright, there we go. Guess I'm not going back that way. Nice. On to the next area. Hopefully I can take off my mask in here. Alright. Whew, okay. Once your filters get low, you'll actually start breathing very heavily, which makes it quite hard to focus.
Accept the delivery and sign the manifest? I sure did.
Alright, let's try not to murder everyone this time. That would be good. So, my verdict right now has got to be that the immersion factor in this game is absolutely unmatched. It is a beautiful game. It looks very, very good. It is optimized far better than the original Metro was. And, It's such a good game. I'm having so much fun with it.
What?
It's got its world, this post-apocalyptic world of the Metro is very interesting. I killed all its cannon. Write it down. Yeah, the dark ones. I'm not gonna spoil the story or anything. It's very cool though. Don't need to heal myself. All right. The immersion factor, unmatched. The gunplay, extremely satisfying, much more so than Bioshock Infinite. The world, not as unique as Bioshock Infinite's world. I prefer it, I think, because I really like the post-apocalyptic setting, but that's personal preference. Both games are worthy of playing. If you want to choose one over the other, just choose whichever one you want to play first. Don't skip out on the other because they're both very good. So it depends on what you're looking for. Looking for hardcore, survival, immersion factor, good combat, Metro. Looking for an interesting world and really lovable characters, then Bioshock Infinite's the way to go. This game does have its interesting characters, though. Uh-oh. As you can see, Artyom is quite an interesting character in my mind, and there are more. Let me continue through here. Alright. Overall, I'm enjoying this game immensely. I think it is a great game. Ooh. As good as what I've got, though. It's about the same, really. Only I'm gonna stay with this. I like the optics on mine better. So, as a proper PC shooter, this game is excellent and has been so far one of my favorite games of this year. I think it's incredible. I understand the comparisons that people... What the shit? That was great. Oh my god! That was amazing. That was like 9 boxes inside of each other. Russian nesting boxes. Alright, anyway. I feel that the gunplay in this game is much improved over the previous. It is very satisfying. The immersion factor is great. The exploration that you do get to do later on, very cool. The world of the Metro is extremely interesting. And, and I feel that it's got a lot of fun exploring to do, even though it is a linear game. As far as the port goes, like the PC version, you could say, I guess not really a port, it is excellent. It was clearly made with PC in mind, and as such can be very good looking, a bit of a system destroyer, and at the same time is optimized fairly well, and can be run on systems that aren't great. Why did I do that? Anyway, as I was saying, there are some interesting characters. The survival aspect of all of the manual actions you have to perform with pumping up pneumatic weapons, charging your light, wiping your gas mask, changing your filters, making sure your gas mask is on, counting your ammo, because as you can see, it doesn't show my ammo even when I fire. You can actually, all of the magazines and things are often see-through. The revolvers, you can see the ammo in the back. The Valve rifle, you can count the rounds in the mag right in front of your face. The shotguns, like the that one shotgun that I forget its name, it has like 5 rounds on it, and you can count them and things like that. Just the immersive nature of the game and its lack of HUD and the way that all of the functions that are often automatic or counted on the HUD are not anymore interests the heck out of me and makes the game just a joy to play. I mean, look at that. Just this scene is really pretty, and it's not even on the max settings. The tessellation, once it's turned up to max, for those who don't know, tessellation gives textures depth. Like, say, a brick wall will actually look like the bricks and the grout lines have depth and actually have a third dimension that's popping out at you and things like that. When it's turned up to max, this game is just incredible looking. Oh, God.
Don't worry about it. Weird shit starts happening after a 6-hour watch.
Maybe, but somebody's stealing the parts of food.
Probably one of ours. Waiting till our backs are turned.
We'll remain perpendicular to this guy's light, please.
The brass better not hear you talking. If you say too much, they'll pin it on you.
Makes me wish I had a silenced weapon. Bit of a mistake probably going into this area without one. But hey, you live and learn. Or at least learn. You'll hopefully live. Go around. There we go. This guy, lone patrol, he's going out. Lights out, friend. Or should I say, Doska Doska, comrade. Yeah, that was bad, I know. Alright, oh, Lord. Walk my ass through here. And here you see some of the tunnels of the metro, which can be very dark. The game has a very dark nature, both literally and figuratively. Like, you'll see bodies, like skeletons of families, like a child skeleton holding on to, like, a father skeleton and stuff like that. It's very dark. And it is also very literally dark. When you get into the halls with mutants and crazy spider scorpion things, I mean, a random disemboweled corpse just chilling here. I mean, come on. The game is dark and creepy in a lot of places. The metro is a really interesting place to be, and the surface is just so cryptic and interesting. Because you kind of have to rush yourself when you're up there, but you can't help but take in the sights sometimes. Whoops. Alright, which way do I have to go? That way. Which means I want to go this way. I did not mean to fire that. That was stupid. Alright, oops, some bullets. Just a handful. Alright. Gonna continue off this way. You do have to watch out for radiation, which again is not indicated on your HUD, which means you just gotta listen for your Geiger counter and try to find ways around it. Ugh. Sheesh. Yeah. What was I saying about a very dark, grim game? Yeah, it is that for sure. Alright. Let's get out of here.
Stay down, or your brain goes splat.
Okay.
Wait a minute. Artyom, is it you?
What?
I was able to send a report back to the Order via my old acquaintance, Andrew the blacksmith. At least Miller will know that I am alive, that I haven't completed the mission, but haven't resigned from it either.
Well, there you go, folks. I don't want to spoil any more of the game for you because it is an experience to be had. I would recommend you buy this. It is available on Steam. And this has been Metro Last Light. It is an incredible game that has very fun gunplay, an unmatched immersion factor, and an interesting world of a very unique setting. The post-apocalyptic setting has been done before, but that doesn't mean it can't be done well. And in this case, it is done right. 1,000 times over. So there you go. Guess the only thing left I've got to say is I really need a Titan so I can max this thing out. Alright guys, thank you for watching. Please play this game. It is a really good single-player first-person shooter. Even if you don't necessarily like a lot of heavily scripted stuff, this game doesn't actually have as much of that as you may think. Earlier in the game, it has some, but it opens up a bit afterwards, and it's a really good single-player shooter with a very nice survival element of, resource management, and of course, as I've said a million times and cannot stop parroting about, the immersion factor of all of these manual actions you have to do. It keeps you in the game and it keeps you on edge. And overall, the game is a joy to play. One of my games of the year so far, if not, maybe even my game of the year right now. So thank you for watching, folks. I'm going to move on in hot pursuit and presumably, well, have to run. I'll see you guys next time in the Metro.